Hello everybody, my name is Blackblade and welcome to a brand new vlog series featuring the Reaper's Pursuit farming build. Now, I got this weapon a long time ago, about 5 or 6 months ago, and I've always really wanted to make a build out of it. Now, as you can see, the only problem with this weapon is that the damage is really low. As you can see, the base damage is only at 112 to 166. That is, of course, with the quality percent of 20%. So yeah, so that's the only problem that's going to be that we're going to be encountering with this build. But you know, I have reached the merciless difficulty with little to no problems. So okay, so the weapon itself has a 38% increase rarity of items found. Hence, I think it's a good idea to make a build out of the weapon. Of course, there's a 15% increased movement speed when we're in full life, and a calling strike, and the hits can't be evaded, which is really good. And yeah, so the only downside to this is that the base damage is, you know, really low. So so let's get into the build. All right, so we are going to use the duelist for this one, for this build, simply because that he's the one that's really, you know, more closest to the two-handed damage skill nodes, or you know, you can start with the Marauder if you want to, but for me, you know, I really wanted to start with the duelist, starting of course getting some melee damage over here, some life regeneration, ending with Master of Arena for some 8% melee physical damage, and melee and unarmed range +2. And then of course I went to the two-hand skill nodes over here, going down, taking some more life, and then some Golding's Blood for some 1.5 life regenerated per second, and then I ended with Diamond Skin. Is somebody hitting me? Oh god. Okay. sorry about that. Alright, so I did go to the right side, taking the acceleration over here. Now I did take the mana flows for the +10 intelligence, simply because the gem that one of the gems that we will be using is the Item Rarity. As you can see, I'm lacking some more points on the intelligence just to level it up. Of course, the Item Rarity increases our rarity items find by 48%. I'm not exactly sure up to what the max percentage is when you max out the gem, but this will, you know, surely help with our, you know, with our farming. So we did go to the right side, taking the Leather of Steel. Of course, we did take the Iron Reflexes, but I am thinking about either removing that one, because on our gear I only have like two items which has an evasion rating, and they're not really that high. So I may or may not remove the Iron Reflexes. It really depends. And then of course I went to the right side, going down here, taking some 8% increase maximum life, and ending with Thick Skin for some 18% increase maximum life. So yeah, I really wanted to get this one because 18% for one skill node is really huge. Of course, I've gotten some more intelligence node over here, +30, just for the Item Rarity skill gem. Of course, I did go to the right side over here. What the fuck? I did go over to the right side over here. I did take the Unwavering Stance, and I was starting to take the some more axe damage over here to end with Cleaving, ending with 30% increased physical damage with axes. Of course, passing to axe damage and accuracy, axe damage and attack speed, and axe damage, 12% attack damage over there. Yes, I did take, of course, some more axe damage over here. Splitting Strikes, 30% increased physical damage with axes. That's going to help a lot in increasing our overall damage with the axe. Of course, passing to 12% increased physical damage with axes over here, another 12%, and another 12%. So this is a really notable set of skill nodes that you guys should take simply if you're following the build and if you have the Reaper's Pursuit axe. Of course, I did go over here towards the Marauder skill tree, passing through some more axe damage nodes over here. Really good. Of course, getting the by the blade, increasing our physical damage with axes by 28%. Passing passing through axe and sword damage and axe and sword attack speed. And I did go over to the Warrior's Blood for some 2% life regeneration per second and plus 20 to our strength. And then I moved over here getting some life. Heart of the Warrior, plus 30 to our maximum life and plus 10 to strength. Of course, more life over here, flash life, and then I got the diamond skin. The diamond skin will help us a lot in becoming a little bit tanky when it comes to elemental damage, simply because it offers us plus 1 additional to our maximum fire, cold, and lightning resistance. And I did get the cold resistance over here for an additional 1 more percent to our maximum cold resistance and plus 8 to our cold resistance. And of course, I did take the fire resistance over here, an additional 1% to our maximum fire resistance and 8% to our fire resistance. I will take, of course, the lightning resistance over here for the same effect as these two. I did take the fire resistance over here and another cold resistance over here, simply because I've been struggling with my gear. That's the thing that's going to be really difficult here, is to managing your gear, simply because of the set of gears that I have chosen right here. But this is not the end gear. What do you call this? End game gear that I will use. I may replace some of this one simply because that it's really not just cutting it out. And of course, I did get some more 8% life notes over here, ending with bloodlines for some more 8% increased maximum life. And enemies cannot leech from us. So that's about it when it comes to the skill tree. In the future, when we get further levels, I will get some more life and armor over here. I will finish up the damage nodes for the axe over here, so that we can increase the damage, because our current damage is not really that high. As you can see, the double strike damage is only at 1,710. It's really low, and I really want to bump that damage up by getting some more damage nodes. Of course, after getting those damage nodes, I will get some more two-handed damage nodes over here. This is pretty good because aside from the 10% damage increase physical damage with two-handed melee weapons, we are getting a 6% increased maximum life. Same through with this one, although a little bit, only a small percentage with life, 4%, but then ending with Destroyer for some 15% increased physical damage with two-handed weapons. So that's about it, I guess. Of course, there's some more axe damage nodes over here. The Hatchet Master, all we need to do is to pass through the Dexterity node over here and end with 6% damage and accuracy, axe damage and accuracy, and ending with Hatchet Master for some 20% increased physical damage with axes and 5% increased attack speed with axes. Then I may go up here to get some more intelligence, because I really wanted to level this up some more in order to have our item rarity increase. And then afterwards, I think I will end with Berserking for some 12% increased attack speed, passing through 6% attack speed over there. And then of course there's some more life over here. And I guess that's about it. If we need some more life, there's some more life and armor nodes over here, some more life over here, and of course there's plus 16 maximum life over here from the Marauder skill tree. Although plus 16 is really small, so I don't think I'm going to be getting that one. Of course, there's some more, what do you call this, if you guys want some life leech, there's Blood Drinker over here, only a couple of skill nodes away from the fire resistance over there. So that's about it. Of course, also included in my plan is, of course, to get the Vigor for some additional endurance charge and another endurance charge over there. So that's about it when it comes to the plan of our build. Let's get into our gearing. Again, our gear will revolve around the Reaper's Pursuit Axe. The helm, I chose this helm because I wanted some increased rarity items found. As you can see, I have a 15% increased rarity items found over there, 59 life and 2 resistances, which is really good. If you can't have the increased rarity items, fine, go ahead and just use it in, or find it in in other gears. If you can't get it in your helm, get it in your ring, or get it in your amulet. For my chest, I'm not going to be using this one for my end game. The end game armor that I'm going to be using is this one. As you can see, it's 6 link. It's really awesome. I found this this armor I don't know when I was farming with my Shadow Dual Claw class, but it was only now that I re-rolled it into a slightly good roll. The only problem here is that it doesn't have another resist. Although it has a huge life, it has a huge lightning resistance, but it doesn't have any other resistances other than the chaos resistance. But I am going to use this one, of course, for our links. We will be linking the double strike. We will be using the double strike linked with melee splash, multi-strike, and of course increase item rarity. The faster attacks, I will not be using the faster attacks, but what I will use is the melee physical damage and the item quantity. Now the item quantity is really good because it increases the quantity of items dropped by monsters by 17%. So that's going to help us in our item rarity find. So that's about it, I guess. So let's get into some gameplay. I've been doing quite well. The only problem with this build is the damage. As you can see, we are not doing pretty good with our damage. That is of course with already a no, not 1200. Hold on, I forgot to put that. What? How did it become 1200? Oh boy, that's weird. Alright, I don't know what the hell just happened. I removed the faster attacks and then my damage just dropped. That was 1.7 a while ago. But okay, so now it's 1.7. Wow, really? Okay, that's weird. So so that's the only problem that we have here, is that we're not really doing that much of a damage, which I really want to increase. When I get all of those damage nodes, I'm probably going to be at around 2,500, but that's just my estimate. But then when if we play around with our rings, we may get it above 3k. I don't know. Hopefully above 3k, because 2,000 damage is just really low. Alright, so we have some good good elite pack over here. We are on the merciless difficulty on the ledge now, and we are moving forward in a really medium pace. I wouldn't really say that we are killing monsters really fast, but it's good, nevertheless it's still good. So that's about it for this episode, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next part of my video. Have a good one. As far as the skill gem goes, it's really good. Actually, as you can see, the skill gem is doing a ton of damage.